Liza Soberano is officially a Hollywood actress. Palapakanya ulit natin yun. I guess we'll never tire of hearing that particular piece of information. So I guess what we want to know is, how was the experience of starring in your first Hollywood film like?
It was a dream come true. Like, it still feels very unreal to me to be part of such an incredible project surrounded by incredibly talented people, but also people that are just so down to earth and people that truly were rooting for me, like Zelda, Catherine, Cole. And I'm so grateful for all the experiences and learnings that I had throughout that whole process, and I'm inspired to work harder and do more.
Yes, and we're excited to see where this Hollywood career takes you. And I guess, how is it like living in Hollywood, living in LA, living the LA actress fantasy?
Honestly, LA is kind of like my second home right now. Siyempre, iba pa rin ang Manila, Philippines for me, but I found ways to make LA more homey for me. I've been immersing myself into the vibrant culture of LA. It's very diverse there. So many different people to learn from and get inspired from, but also I've just been like trying to explore and find my people there, like my group of friends, and also find the right place to live. I know I've been saying this for like a year now, but I'm actually like truly looking for a place to live in LA right now, because it's becoming a problem traveling and living in my like suitcase.
Well, you'll always have a home in Manila. But you mentioned earlier, finding your people, and it does seem like you and your partnership with Maya is something to that degree. Last year's Maya film, everybody talked about it, very epic, very creative. So when you saw the storyboard for this year's Maya film, how was that experience like?
I honestly, when it comes to anything that I do with Maya, I always expect greatness. Sorry to put that pressure on you guys, but like, obviously from the first short film that I did with Maya and direct Lyle, that was like such an incredible experience. It was so much fun just being able to freely create material that becomes, the talk of the town, something, a conversational piece or something like that. So when I saw this storyboard, I honestly wasn't like surprised. I was expecting like a lot of big moments, and they didn't disappoint. I was really happy.
And the new film has even more big moments compared to last year. So what was your favorite part of this whole experience? There were a lot of genres, but it's also like genre bending. So what was your favorite part of the film?
Well, aside from working with the Dolly De Leon, my favorite part of the film was being able to portray so many different characters in one short film. It's like my favorite movie, movie 43, where it's like a lot of short stories in one. This is kind of like that, but also like just getting to be goofy and funky and fearless with my acting choices was such a great experience.
And speaking of acting choices, you had the Dolly De Leon there, to create with. Any lesson you learned from her? Any tricks of the trade that she was able to impart with you?
Honestly, behind the scenes, we were just talking about Call of Duty all the time. Actually, I don't know if you guys noticed that last scene that we did together where we were like on a battlefield in a video game that was inspired by Call of Duty. We're both huge fans of it, and so we were talking about like what our gun setups are and everything. So that's what I learned from her. But like in terms of acting or just like being someone who is incredibly talented yet like so hungry for like to learn and to experience things is what I picked up from her the most. I think she's so fearless and so unapologetic about dreaming big and reaching for like the stars.
That's beautiful. And of course, we love you being fearless, and Maya, of course, knows how to go fearless when it comes to its campaigns. Now, Miss Dolly mentioned earlier that this may not be the last we'll see from you, her, and Maya. Anything you want to share with us? What can you say? What can you not say?
There's so much. We shot so many like shorter films. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, oh my gosh. But all of them are so much fun. I'm so excited for everyone else to see it. I can't tell you guys the complete details of it, but you guys have a lot to keep an eye out for.
Great. And you shared earlier that you are a power user of the Maya Black Card. I'm sure it has come in very handy with you traveling all around the world. So I guess we want to know what's the last thing you bought with your Maya Black Card?
Aside from the coffee that I ordered this morning, I want something more exciting. I was in Japan actually. I just flew in from Japan last night. And while I was in Japan, I went shopping. I went on a bit of a shopping spree. I bought some new sneakers, some makeup, skincare. So that's what I used my Maya card on.
You know, the usual that the Hollywood actresses side, I guess, is what those things are. So now, unfortunately, we're down to our last question, but this has been such a lovely chat. What is the best money advice or tip you can give to everyone here?
I would say over the past year, I've been very, I guess, conscious about my spending habits and my finances, especially while balancing my time between two countries, you know. But I've learned to really value investing in myself and investing in things or prioritizing things that will get me closer to my life goals or my career goals. And so I'll only really splurge on things that can help me take one step forward to where I want to be in life.
Wow, talk about, you know, being very, very strategic, but also being very inspired at the same time. Thanks so much, Liza. A round of applause for Liza Soberano, the Country's Pride, and the certified Hollywood actress. She can definitely now claim that already.